Core components of blockchain architecture. What is the core components of blockchain architecture? How does it work? Blockchain. These are the core blockchain architecture components. First components, node, user or computer within the blockchain architecture. Each has an independent copy of the whole blockchain ledger. This is a node. Transaction, smallest building block of a blockchain system. Transaction is the smallest building block of a blockchain system, that is records, information, etc. That serves as the purpose of blockchain. Block. Block is a data structure used for keeping a set of transactions which is distributed to all nodes in the network. Chain. It is a sequence of blocks in a specific order. Miners, specific nodes which perform the block verification process before adding anything to the blockchain structure. Consensus protocol, a set of rules. Consensus means a set of rules and arrangement to carry out blockchain operations. Any new record or transaction within the blockchain implies the building of a new block. Each record is then proven and digitally signed to ensure its genuineness. Before this block is added to the network, it should be verified by the majority of nodes in the system. The following is a blockchain architecture diagram that shows how this actually works in the form of a digital wallet, how blockchain works. This is a diagram of blockchain. First, transaction is requested. Second, a block that represents the transaction is created. Third, the block is sent to every node in the network. Next stage, nodes validate the transaction. Fifth stage, nodes receive a reward for the proof of work. Next, block is added to the existing blockchain. Finally, transaction is complete. These are all 6 stages. Let's have a closer look at what is a block in a blockchain. Each blockchain block consists of certain data. The hash of the block, the hash from the previous block, the data stored inside each block depends on the type of blockchain. For instance, in the Bitcoin blockchain structure, the block maintains data about the receiver, sender, and amounts of coins. Hash is like a fingerprint, long record consisting of some digits and letters. Each block hash is generated with the help of cryptographic hash algorithm SHA-256. Consequently, this helps to identify each block in a blockchain structure easily. The moment a block is created, it automatically attaches a hash, while any changes made in a block affect the change of a hash too. Simply stated, hashes help to detect any changes in blocks. The final element within the block is the hash from a previous block. This creates a chain of blocks and is the main element behind blockchain architecture security. As an example, block 45 points to block 46. The very first block in a chain is a bit special. All confirmed and validated blocks are derived from the Genesis block. Any corrupt attempts provoke the blocks to change. All the following blocks then carry incorrect information and render the whole blockchain system invalid. On the other hand, in theory, it could be possible to adjust all the blocks with the help of strong computer processors. However, there is a solution that eliminates this possibility called proof of work. This allows the user to slow down the process of creation of new blocks. In Bitcoin blockchain architecture, it takes around 10 minutes to determine the necessary proof of work and add a new block to the chain. This work is done by miners special nodes within the Bitcoin blockchain structure. Miners get to keep the transaction fees from the block that they verified as a reward. Each new user node joining the peer-to-peer network of a blockchain receives a full copy of the system. Once a new block is created, it is sent to each node within the blockchain system. Then each node verifies the block and checks whether the information stated there is correct. If everything is all right, the block is added to the local blockchain in each node. All the nodes inside a blockchain architecture creates a consensus protocol. A consensus system is a set of network rules, and if everyone abides by them, they become self-imposed inside the blockchain. For example, the Bitcoin blockchain has a consensus rule stating that the transaction amount must be cut in half after every 2 lakh blocks. This means that if a block produces a verification reward of 10 BTC, this value must be held after every 2 lakh blocks. As well, there can only be 4 million BTC left to be mined, since there is a maximum of 21 million BTC laid down in the Bitcoin blockchain system by the protocol. Once the miners unlock this mini, the supply of Bitcoin ends unless the protocol is changed. To recap, this makes blockchain technology immutable and cryptographically secure by eliminating any third parties. It is impossible to tamper with the blockchain system as it would be necessary to tamper with all of its blocks. Recalculate the proof of work for each block and also control more than 50% of all the nodes in a peer-to-peer network. Thank you.